I know you did something like this on Culture This Theory.
Yeah, we had our top 10 sophomore slumps.
Yeah.
I think the biggest in terms of how many people were watching, the expectations, then the lack of quality with the music, it's got to be Snoop Dogg, Dogfall.
You think so?
It's got to be. He was the hottest rapper,
period,
on the face of the earth when Doggy Style came out.
Yeah.
So then you back that up, beating the trial, the whole nine, Doggy Style, Dogfather.
Mm-hmm.
The fall off between Doggy Style and Dogfather is like the fucking Grand Canyon. And I know a lot of people that's slick grown a like niche fan base since then. But I'm talking about where expectations were and where they ended up. It's got to be that.
I would say
it's got to be
The Massacre.
See, that's overhated though.
You think it's
The Massacre? You cut about 5 songs off The Massacre. It's looked at differently.
But The Massacre to me felt too commercialized. You know how like with Snoop, right? Doggy Style classic, right?
Oh, absolutely.
But then when you go to the Dogfather, there were no memorable songs. There are memorable songs. There are memorable songs on The Massacre.
Yeah.
But they were cheesy though. It's like it felt like 50 was trying to make hits instead of them being natural. And that's why I never clicked with it. Now commercially it did well.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? But it just, every time I hear it, I just feel so oversaturated with just commercial.
I
felt
think,
cheesy.
and then also you got to remember he gave a lot to game for the documentary.
He did, yeah. That was basically a 50 joint album.
Hey, listen, if you swap out 4 or 5 that he gave the game and swap out the 4 or 5 that I'm talking about on Massacre that need to be cut,
yeah,
that motherfucker might be better than Get Rich or Die Trying. We do that because you got Hated or Love It. And
yeah. Some of those are hard, yeah.
But I like The Massacre, but I understand it's bloated. It's almost like a double. It almost felt like a double CD. Yeah, it's a lot of songs.
It is, and you know, it was cool, but it just felt like 50 was trying to be an artist instead of it being in him. Because when you hear Get Rich or Die Trying, you feel how authentic it is.
Yeah.
When you heard 50 on the mixtapes and even on Power of the Dollar, you felt it.
I agree.
But when it felt like him and Jimmy Iovine was sitting together and being like, oh, this is good for the radio, and I was like...
It's got some shit on there, though. I'm supposed to die tonight. That shit hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Ski Mask Way? Bruh, nah, it got some shit on there.
Yeah, it do. But it just...
I like that piggy bank too. I like that.
I ain't like
clickety clank, clickety
That's
clank.
one of the ones I couldn't stand.
Go in a piggy bank.
Yeah,
I like that shit. I ain't go front.
Yeah.
But I can understand somebody being like, yo, it's too much.
Yeah.
Now, real quick, the Mount Rush, off top, when I think of Sophomore Slump, but these heights weren't as high as Snoop. That's why I didn't say it. Rotten Apple, Lloyd Banks.
Oh, yeah.
Garbage.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Mace, Double Up.
Oh, my God.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Off top, those are the ones that I think about. Lil' Kim's second album was really bad too. That Notorious K.I.M. was trash too, coming off that hardcore, which was one of the better female rap albums of all time. So those are kind of like the Mount Rushmore.
The Mount Rushmores for sure.
I think of those.
But when you're talking about biggest, of course, because star power, we're thinking about 50 because he was the biggest thing in the game. Snoop was the biggest thing. Snoop was the first rap superstar.
Absolutely.
Period. So
one day we're going to do the reverse of that. We're going to do Sophomore Jinx reverse. Whose sophomore album was better than their debut?
Okay,
we got to
do that. We got to save that.
Next episode, maybe.
Next episode, probably.